Good morning, Sheila. I will be on in a second. Um, yeah, definitely. I'll be on. I'll be on. I will. I promise. Maybe. It won't switch over. But James is here. I swear. James is here. James is here. Hey guys, how you doing? James is here. Of course. Today we've got a nice little stream for you. We're gonna let some people roll on in and all that other cool jazz. But first and foremost, I'm going to attempt to make us a post and send it out to the world that I'm live. So we're gonna try that. Yeah, all that other cool stuff. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's go grab this. How you doing, Sheila? What's up? Man, it'll work. Hey, Samantha. Good morning, my guys. Good morning. All right. My post has gone live. All right, cool. Or has it? It won't post? What? Come on. There it goes. What's up, Phil? Doing all right on my PC at home since the work laptop overheated. Ooh, that is harsh. Well, I'm going to tell you guys right now that I had 3 days off and I didn't do nothing for 3 days. That's right. Not a single thing. Uh, I don't normally do that, but I did. I had 3 full days and nothing. It's Adele. Well, there's your answer right there. It's Adele. It's probably one of those with like 2 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabyte hard drive. I I'll get another one tomorrow. And talk to Phil. Maybe he can fix it. Yeah, I'm bashing Dell. I'm not bashing Dell, but I'm bashing the laptops that most government official companies and small companies grab because they always go for the cheapest, most simplest, like laptop that can't keep up with the times. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they just grab the basic minimum. Let's have a 2 gigabyte, 250 gigabyte hard drive, just stock graphics cards and all that, and it never lasts. It just doesn't last. It's like going up to the W store and grabbing yourself one of those little notebooks that you know ain't gonna last a year or so. That's my thing. That's why I laugh. Now, Dell owns Alienware, so they do have some nice stuff, but that's not what companies do. Companies always grab that, basics thing. I mean, at least ThinkBook is a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know. Lucky, yeah, lucky. I was really lucky, Ward, that I didn't do nothing for 3 days. It's not what I wanted to do, but that's definitely what I did. Well, it was pretty cool. The best part about it is when I came online today and I clicked live, it went live. I had no problems whatsoever. Now I am checking to make sure all those posts went through. What? It did. It did. All right, cool. That's what I wanted to make sure. The post went through. No. So Phil, I don't know if you've been around and noticed, like Nate was having problems. Nikita had the same problem. Blake had the same problem. The app would not let us go live on Amazon, and it took us like 20 to 25 minutes just to get the live button to populate so we could click live. So this morning it instantly populated and that was good. Not gonna complain. Technically, I'm not supposed to be live this early. My stream time's later on. Oh yeah, it wasn't just yesterday. So I was having the problem Saturday and Sunday. I believe even last Friday I had the same issue. Nate had the same issue. Working on the. What's wrong with? What are you doing to the Jeep now? Shouldn't it be ready for mud running? Sir, it should already be up and running for the mud. It's mud season. We gotta go mudding, dude. I saw the. But we need the spare tire. Also we need the high boy jack. We're gonna need the worn wrench and all of the other cool stuff. No, that's just cars in general. Just cars in general. Uh, his Jeep probably never sees dirt roads, anyways. It's probably a pavement dweller. I gotta mess with him. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It's all right, Phil. I don't have a spare tire either in my car. And if there was, you couldn't get to it. uh, my daily needs to be nice. My daily too. Oh, I don't know what do we got next. So what do I mean by next? Hey, first and foremost, the product in line, guys. We're gonna show you guys the on-way curved monitor light bar with wireless control. Now, I believe this is a Nikita video for all of you out there. So you're greeted with a little Nikita video this early in the morning. Bear with Nikita because sometimes he's just out there. No need to carry around extra 40 pounds. Wait. Look here, sir. I carry more than that in extra weight.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you guys the really awesome on-way curved monitor light. I was super excited to get this because I have 3 curved monitors and I've always wanted a desktop light, but I've always been scared that the ones for the standard ones would not be able to fit. So here's
something like that.
that it comes with.
I was just talking about myself.
The light itself, the remote that you can use for the light, and a bunch of other accessories that you're going to need to use the light. So
you deleted that tire and I put it on.
Everything was super straightforward and really easy to get set up, so there was almost no work involved really, but the instructions are very helpful in figuring out how to get this thing set up and configured.
I have not eaten healthy the last 3 days, I'll tell you that.
The monitor light is designed for up to a 1800R curved monitor, and that is exactly what my model is. 1800R. It is the
right here.
AG32.
This was my breakfast.
So it's really easy to get
York peppermint patties, Reese's peanut butter
cups. You can use to press and set up once it has the power plugged in, and I really like how it is because you don't have to worry about reaching up and pressing the button.
Sophia, thank you for the follow. How are you doing this bright morning?
So while the remote button is only an on and off,
no, I didn't eat breakfast.
Do a lot more. So this one on the left is what changes
that's
the overall brightness settings.
Well, no one feeds me.
Settings. I took
Victoria,
it back a little so you
good morning.
See how
good
it
morning.
changes. So I'm going to change the brightness setting again. You can see it has 4 steppable brightness settings, and then it also has a color temperature that goes from more orange to more yellow, so you can get the perfect type of light that you're going to be needing for your setting. Now I'm going to turn the lights off, as you can see here, so it's a little bit more dark.
This kid's got triple monitor setup.
So I'm going to show you guys again the different color temperature, so you can kind of see the orange to blue cast on the screen.
I love Thin Mints and peppermint patties.
Now, there's also a button that you can use
almost as much as I like
on the actual thing, but I like this, as I've said before. This is so cool because it's really easy to just tap a button next to your keyboard and turn it on off. Now, the third button that's between the temperature, and the power button is the one that I just tapped right there, and that's the one that kind of detects ambient light
Tell me
and
about it,
lets you
dude.
know, like, it changes how much light is based on how much light is in the surrounding area. So if you're looking for a really
Have you
awesome
guys seen how
comprehensive
little space I
light
have
for
on
your
my
curved
desk?
monitor, Onway has for sure got you covered. I love this thing, and it's absolutely fantastic.
That's how I have it. One huge curved monitor and then another monitor on the side. In fact, guys, that's the Onway curved monitor light. But next up, guys, we're going to show you guys one of the monitors I actually use right here, which is kind of cool. Yes, you need an upgrade chip. I definitely need an upgraded for all kinds of stuff. Hey, look, it's this guy. This guy's going to tell you all about this.
Because I got excited. Well, this is actually the Inosin 29-inch monitor, guys. This is an ultra-wide monitor that actually does picture-in-picture or picture-by-picture. It's a 21:9 aspect ratio. It is an IPS screen. It is still full lifting base, and we'll get into the base in a few, guys. So this is a 2560 by 1080p monitor. Now this is 350 nits brightness. It is 99% RGB.
It is $20 coupon.
I wish it was a little higher, about 144. So 75 hertz is fine for me for what I need this to do. Now this does have multiple connection cables or connection ports for this. It has a DisplayPort 1.4, it has an HDMI 2.1, and a 65 watt USB-C pass-through cord or connector, which is actually quite cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this box, I'm going to pull the stuff out, and we're going to show you guys some more of the stuff that's in here. Guys, give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, now that I did that, you guys see the box is still here, but I got some stuff for you. First and foremost is the base. This is the base that you're going to have the monitor holding onto. Cool part is it does rotate into 45 degrees both ways, so you can swivel it if you need. It does have this 20 millimeter ruler here, or 6-inch ruler, I believe, or 10-inch ruler. I can't remember which it is. With that, you do have a ruler. Not sure why, but they put a ruler on there for you guys. Maybe you guys are into making PC cables or something. You can actually measure it out if you need. On the bottom, it is a hand screw, so you don't need the screwdriver. It's a hand screw. Now, you do have the mounting base. This is your base. Now, this base does have a pass-through for your cables, so you can actually keep a nice, tidy cable management with this. Now, on here, this will be the piece that you'll slide in. This is the bracket that will mount to the back of the monitor itself. Now, it's going to just literally latch in place, and you're good to go. You don't need no screws. It is toolless. Now, this monitor can be mounted on the wall with VESA mounts if you need. Now, to do this, literally, you will take this piece, slide it down here. You will then tip it over, and you will tighten this screw up to tighten it up. And that's all it takes to put the base together. As you guys see, my watch is flopping to the side. It happens once in a while. Just one of those things. Now we are there. We are nice and bright. Now, this mount does come up and down in different directions. Inside here, you'll be greeted with the power cable. Just a standard power cable, guys. I'm sure you guys have all seen one of those. It does come with the USB-C to USB-C cable for the pass-through of the power. If you guys want to power up something out of this monitor, maybe charge a phone, you can do that. Does come with this very, 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 very cool HDMI 2.1 cable, since it does have 2.1 connection. Also has the user manual if you need the user manual. Also comes with the color gamut and all of the information you need for the color gamut and curves. 6500K color temperature, gaming curve 2.2, Adobe RGB digital, and all of the other cool stuff right there if you need it. Now, to put this together, we're going to need the monitor itself, and I have it laying over here. I'm going to pull it out so you guys... Okay, now that I have the monitor out, you guys see it's still wrapped in this very cool little wrap, and of course, I'm going to actually leave that there as I pull it out because I don't want to scratch the front of this, so we're going to leave this as a base. Now, you guys see right here, this is your monitor. It does come up forward. You do see there is a bezel. There are buttons here, guys, if you need the buttons. Now, to connect this up, there is a little latching mechanism right here, so if you need to ever pull it off, you can actually do that with that. You will literally just grab this, you will pop this in just like this, guys. Pop it down until it clicks, and it's in. That is how you mount it. Now, underneath, if I swivel this like this, guys, you'll see the HDMI 2.1.
Nope, you guys don't see it.
Guys, Let me change the view slightly so you guys can actually see that a little better. We'll just shift the camera up slightly for you. And since this monitor does this cool thing is rotating, you guys can now see over here. So we have the HDMI 2.1, we have the display 1.4, the USB-C, and a 3.5 audio, and your power cable. Now I said, guys, it swivels and moves in multiple directions, so I'm going to move the camera up even more for you so you guys can see a little bit more of this adjustment with this. Now, like I said, I have it in called vertical like this. I like this because then I can multitask. I can use this as a display, and of course the camera is not perfect, is it? Let's do that a little bit better. If you don't want it like that, guys,
wouldn't help me with the
back.
video.
Make sure it's up here, swivel it back, and you guys are in widescreen mode. Now, of course, you can swivel it the other direction if you need to with that. Now, you do have height adjustment, so you do have height with that also. So you do have height. You also have the basic tilting. Maybe you want to tilt it in a certain.
So now, guys, with this, that is an ultra-wide monitor. Now, like Phil said, it's a good deal. Now, there's a reason for it to be a really good deal is since you have the USB or the HDMI plug, the display plug plus USB-C, this monitor also does picture-in-picture. So the picture-in-picture means you can actually do side-by-side ports. So you could have the HDMI plugged into, let's say, your Nintendo Switch or your Xbox playing on one side of the monitor. Then you can have your PC plugged into the other side. So you can actually have both sides plugged in. Or you could have two of your ports from your PC plugged in, showing two different pages, using it as a dual monitor. Or you could do what I do, single input, and then have multiple sources shown on one page, which I can kind of show you guys if I take a picture. Let's see here. You guys will see that like that, and we'll do it like that, and we'll kind of show you guys this. So this is kind of like what I do. Right there. I do multiple sources on that picture. You guys are seeing I have multiple chats going. I have everything going right there that I need on hand. Now, my full setup, guys, of course, is like that. You have the big old 34-inch curved in the middle. You have your cameras back there, your extra lightings, your speakers, and everything else, and then the side. It's a cool piece. Portrait mode, vertical mode, guys, is what I use it for because I multicast while streaming. What's that mean is then it gives me all the options to have, let's say, my Restream chat, my Twitch chat, my Facebook chat, my YouTube chat, all in one section, while also having the recording software there so I can get access to it. Let's say if maybe a microphone source needs swapped or changed, I have that there. So it gives you all of that. But the best part is since it's ultra wide, it gives you the option to have multiple tiers of stuff in there. It's really, really cool to help you guys. If you guys work in like like Phil said right there, help desk centers and stuff like that, you can multi-work and do multi-pages opened. It's like Justin, man. Justin has like probably 400 pages open at one time. This will give you an option to have like 5 or 6 different things out in the open so you can see it instead of having to swap back through everything. That's how I stream. That's why that Inosin comes in so handy, and that's why when my other monitor broke, it was such a drag for me to go back to the old school ways of single monitor. So guys, great deal. Like Phil said, $20 Clipple. We'll keep on with that. Good deal. Oh, and I'm just going to itch my eyes from all the allergies. What do we got? Oh, we got the Anchorwork M650, guys. I'm not sure you guys know what this is yet. Hopefully you guys kind of seen this. If you didn't, we're going to show it, guys, to you in live. No. It's on. Phil, it's on. It's on, buddy. I was up playing in the wood room yesterday at the shop, so allergies took me over. The Anchorwork M650, guys. This is a wireless lavalier microphone set. This has pro noise canceling in this, guys. It is a 2-channel quality pickup. It has a 200-meter transmission range. That's right, 200 meters of range with this. That's 656 feet away from the device. It works 656 feet away from this device. So inside here, guys, you're greeted with a whole bunch of stuff, including 15 hours of battery life. That's just beautiful. Now, what this is for the content creators, the videographers, and all those people out there. This is going to help you out. Inside this box, it actually tells you how to use it and all that right on the there. There's actually two styles. There's a black version and a white version. Inside you'll be greeted with this cool little case. This case we're going to get back to in a second. Okay. You are then greeted with this other little box. This other little box is going to have a cool little carrying case, guys. The carrying case is actually really nice. Nice little pleatherette style of vinyl fabric with their logo. Rolls up, has tie strings. So you can carry everything in just that. Of course, I keep it in the box because it's at my desk and that's where I use it the most. So you have that right there. I'm going to put that back. That's all that's in that little box right there on that one side. Yo, you went to what? What did I miss? Bruce Springsteen was okay. You went to Bruce Springsteen. Right on, right on. Hey, does everybody knows that Phil's birthday is like coming up, right? Just so everybody knows, Phil's birthday is coming up. So just wish him a happy birthday early. Good morning, Joanna. Now, inside the other box, you're going to be greeted with the 3.5 to 3.5. This 3.5 to 3.5 is so you can connect it up to, let's say, your Sony Alpha cameras, DSLRs, your GoPros, even some other cool little pieces. You then get the USB-C to USB-C cable. This is to charge the device and to connect it up to your PCs if you need. You are then greeted with two really lucky rabbit's feet. You guys like rabbit's feet, right? Okay, they're wind socks, guys. They're not rabbit's feet. Come on. Wind socks. So you get two of these wind socks. You also get two of these discs. Now, I actually took one of the discs off and swapped it out already. But you get a green and a gold. Well, I have a black one here with these discs. These discs are interchangeable so you know which one's which. Then you get the device itself, and once you pop it open, you're going to be greeted with the light to show you that there's only 1 bar left of the battery. 1 bar left of the battery. But then you're greeted with these devices right here, and this is where it gets cool. First and foremost, you have the microphones. You have two of these microphone discs. Of course, there is your green shield. I know it's a little bit hard to kind of see with the lighting, but it's a green shield. You will take one of these little wind socks and you'll connect that wind sock into that hole, just like that, guys. And you have a very cool little wind sock that clips on so you can actually block some of the wind if you're using it outside or if somebody breathes real heavy and all that other cool stuff. Now, I'm going to try and get it off right there. We popped it off. Now, on the back is your 4 gold pin charging port and your clip. The clip is right here is to clip onto your shirts. If you want to clip onto your shirts like that, you can clip it on or something else. Now, the cool part about this clip is if you pop it off, it's magnetic, so you can do it magnetically also. You don't have to worry about that. Now, on the side, there's a little button right there. Of course, that little button is to power it on and let it pair and all that other stuff. Now, like I said, you can change the disc out just by turning the disc. Now, of course, there we go. Just slides, pops off, and you can change out the colorations and patterns. So you can keep them separated so you know who is who when you're using it. Now you get 2 of those, plus you get this cool little receiver. The receiver, guys, is actually touchscreen. Will allow you to adjust the gains. It'll allow you to set your noise canceling and all that just by swiping up. You can also start recording. You can record local to this, or if you want connected up to your PC or your device isn't connected that way. Now we're going to back up. We're going to move over here, and this is where you get some more of your settings. You have your gain controls. You have your recording controls and all of that. If I hit that, I can go up to plus 15 or minus 15 with that. Kind of cool. Now, another cool thing is it shows you the storage amount right there. Right there. It shows you guys the storage I know there we go. There's your storage. Now on the side, you have your USB-C port and your 3.5 port. The 3.5 port is really cool for like your cameras, to connect it up to your cameras to have this work as the microphone for your cameras. Now, what would this kit be if you couldn't use it on, let's say, your phones? Well, they got you covered with that. They have the USB-C port right here. This little USB-C plug actually connects up on the bottom. You'll set it right here just like this, guys. And you'll turn it and it can click and connect right up to your USB-C phones, just like this. And you're now using it as a USB microphone adapter for your phones. Well, hey, what about Apple? Well, Anker thought about that also, and they added you in this cool little lightning adapter. Same thing, connect it up to your iPhone, and you're going. You can use it on your iPads. You can use it on anything that has these adapters. So it is a multi-purpose device. I think that's really, really cool that they did that. Now, the best part is this actually can work on a GoPro also. Just throw away that, like, why? Why, sir? Why, sir? Why would I throw it away, sir? Joy life. Hey. But it's kind of cool that it gives you all these options. I kind of like that it gives you multiple options. And you have the dual channels, so it reads off both channels that's picking up the microphone, reads off and allows you to know what's plus dB, 12, plus 9, which side's which. It's all of that. Now, the kit works fundamentally very well. It's actually a really good kit. If you guys are a content creator or want to start doing stuff like this and have a good microphone that's actually wireless, Anker's got you covered with this kit, guys. It was a really, really smoking deal with this kit. Now, I've used it a few times so far for multiple videos, and I have not had any issues. It's a cool piece of technology. The Ankerwork M650, guys. It's nice. Really, really nice. Just saying, get yourself one. All right. Plus, you get 2 lucky rabbit's feet. You get 2 rabbit's feet. Who doesn't want rabbit's feet? You know, Easter's coming up. You got to get your rabbit's foot in there. You guys, come on, man. Just get that rabbit's foot. Apple. Look, I bet you Phil's got an Apple product in his house that he uses all the time. He's just not letting you guys know. Next up is the pluggable 8-in-1, guys. Like I said, it's USB-C connection, so just remember that with that. Now, inside here, you'll be greeted with a few things. First and foremost is this USB-C to USB-C cable. This is actually a 100-watt pass-through charging cable. Is it like that? This outdated? If you have that, guys, it does allow for that 100-watt pass-through of power, which is actually quite cool. I like that they give you that. You'll then be greeted with the stand itself, and you guys see it's collapsed down, of course, but you can adjust it up and angle it to whatever direction or path you will like your pad or phone on. Of course, if I grab a phone, we'll just set the phone just like that, or we can do it sideways with that. Now, this holder actually has some rubber padding and rubber padding in here and leaves it open so you can put a cord or plug down there if you need, or to the side, which is cool. You also have these holes through here, which means you can do cable management if you want also. I like that. Now, some of the cool things that this has is an actual HDMI port. So you can actually, when you connect it up to the tablet, this thing's cool, guys.
You have another monitor that you can actually use. You also have the USB-C port. This is the port you'll plug into the wall to get your power to this device. On the side, you have a TF card reader and a micro SD card reader right there with that, which is also very, very cool. Now, those 2 cards, guys, aren't going to be 5 gigs or anything fancy like that. Probably about 104 megs or so with that on that. Now, this is where you'll see the USB-C
plug to the host. If you're using a regular Android device, that is where you'll use the USB-C to USB-C cable. If you need, you'll get a USB-C to Lightning cable if that's what you're using an iPad for that. Now, on the opposite side, you have two USB 3.0s. These are actually 5 gigabytes of transfer data rate with that. You also have a USB or a 3.5 audio in and out port with that. Guys, multi-functions, 8-in-1, nice little stand, and when you're done, you can literally just fold it up and put it away and not worry about it. You can set it up however you want, however you need to have it done, and you're good to go. Pluggables got you covered with this, guys, if you need. I want you to check this out. Hope you guys have a great one. Guys, great little piece right there. Not sure why it's auto-playing again, but it is a really cool piece. If you guys need a connection like that, I believe I can fly. Cool, actually. Really nice device. Now, we're going to show you guys this little Apier Elite little pool cleaner, guys. This Apier Elite pool cleaner.
How to use it?
Demetrius did. Now, with this, we're going to pop over. We're going to try to turn down this. Inside this device, you're going to see the Life Pro. Actually, not Life Pro. Elite Pro from Apier. This is a nice pool cleaning robo vac right here. Just look at that. Look at that little piece. Jet turbines and all of that stuff. Now with this, guys, there's a $100 clippable coupon with this. It has 120 minutes of running time and fast charging is available. Ideal for this. Now this is good for pools up to about 60 feet in roundness with that. So if you guys need, it's good for that. About 1,300 square feet, guys. So that's what it'll do. 120 minutes is about 1,300 square feet of a pool. Takes about 2 hours to charge. Will actually climb walls, so you can do a curved wall with this. With the scrubbing capabilities, there is the scrubber right there, which actually really nice little scrubber to get that pool scum off the bottom of your pool. Now, of course, Demetrius has got a pool. I don't, so that's why he gets to do all these cool little pool cleaners. And he likes to rub it in our faces that since he lives in warm weather, he can clean pools all year round. Yeah, that's right. There is your little baggie to collect all of those debris. And now it's a fully waterproof little piece, but let's go forward. We actually drop this pool in the water. What's that? I know it's here. Did we not throw it in the water? I don't know if we throw it in the water, man. We didn't throw it in the water in this one. Oh, he was scared of the cold water in this video. Pool cleaner, guys. Pool cleaner. I think we got an electric scooter or kick scooter. Let's see here. Is this a Nate video? Nate or Nikita? Nope. It's a deer video.
So I'm just gonna get myself all safe. If you want to start with knee pads too, that probably would also be very helpful. But like I said, super easy to use.
Now, guys, this is a 300-watt powered scooter. It is a 25-mile long power range on a full charge. It is a dual braking system. Can get up to about 17.4 miles per hour. It does have 10-inch wheels. They are tubeless, so you don't have to worry about that. They are a fat tire, so they have a nice little grip with that. Now, there's a weight capacity of about 250 pounds on this scooter. So if you weigh that, you could probably still ride it. Don't worry about that. I've done crazier things myself, honestly. It just slow down the speed is all it's going to do with that. Now, like I said, about 17 and a half miles on a full charge. With that, that's kind of, or 17 miles per hour on this, guys. 15% hill grade climbing. It's going to get steep. It's not going to climb. Just remember that it's a scooter, guys. It's a scooter. As you guys see, she was just running around on it. 25 miles per hour on a scooter. That's kind of cool. So, look at that little. Oh, it's got a light too and a bell. That's kind of cool. Is it foot braking? Oh, it's a double brake system. Double brake system. You have the foot and the hand brake. Nice. Hey, it's fully adjustable, guys. Does come in white and gray, of course. That's what you're seeing here. Cool little thing. Cool little thing. Let's show you guys another Anchor product. Yeah. You know, she's been so busy, she hasn't streamed for us in a while. Would love to see her pop back in. It would be awesome.
This is a Bluetooth speaker with 12 hours of playtime and 30 watts of power, which is very cool. Now, 30 watts will probably be about 15 watts of true power, guys, right? But still nice and room filled. Now, the cool thing is this IPX7 waterproof, so don't worry, it is fully waterproof, guys. Does have their base up technology, does have their app that does the EQs and everything else there. It is customizable EQ. Does have wireless stereo pairing, which means you can pair more than one of these speakers together in stereo and have one on each side, and they'll be playing perfectly well, guys, right? Does have a USB-C plug and connector, and it does have active crossovers, which is actually cool. Now we're going to open this up, guys, give you guys your first look at this product, and hopefully you enjoy this. I'm going to move that over here.
$15. So keep on with this.
We have the speaker first. We're going to have your instruction manuals if you need your instruction manuals. Now, they also give you a 3.5 to 3.5 coaxial.
Glad to see you helping me out on your day off.
USB to USB-C cable.
That guy raised.
Great to have that in there. Nice full-on kit. Now, I'm going to actually put that back down.
Actually, I'll look at something else real quick.
So we can actually use the box in a second. Then you have the speaker. Of course, it's upside down, but we're going to show you guys this. Nice looking speaker. Two little mid drivers and 2 tweeters, guys. Then you have your passive in the middle. Then up top you have your Bluetooth button, your pause, plus
that is, dude.
The P,
just because it's raining doesn't mean you can't do
and then
stuff
you have
outside.
your bass up.
Hey,
on the side is where you'll actually see your power button, and right here is actually a big corked plastic, guys. Nice big rubber seal to keep it waterproof. But that is where you'll actually see the 3.5mm jack and your USB. So if you want to use this paired up with 3.5mm jack, you can definitely use it as a coaxial. Now let's power.
We're gonna power this up. We're gonna do sound test, guys, for you.
Sound core mode. Hopefully you guys can see that. See this down at the EQ, the master EQ, guys. You can
sound test. There we go.
Let's play some music in this. So we'll adjust the speaker up all the way, right? Now the speaker's up, it is adjusted, but you can't see it. So let's use another piece to hold that there, so you guys can actually see this front and center, right? Now let's really adjust this up.
Oh, I know you, buddy. I know you. You're talking about the speaker. We're gonna throw a party instead. They want to see my name, but they hold it. You guys see dual drivers, dual tweeters, and a passive radiator in the middle. Actually quite room filling with their app. You can adjust it to your liking with that built-in EQ app. I kind of like it. Guys, actually very, very room filling. Good little piece and clippable coupon for you right there if you're looking for something like that. Or maybe you're looking for one of these little projectors. Now this is a projector I actually had.
Now this is 900.
This is a 980 inch. 1080p full cool projector. Packs. Yeah, it really does pack a punch. Now, why did that not go to the right thing? We're trying to do this properly. All right, guys, we have this cool 1080p projector with Android TV 9.0. That's right, 9.0, which means you have access to 7,000 plus apps on hand, so you can watch, listen to whatever you really want. Now, with this, guys, this has a whole bunch of stuff that you may want or may not want to know about, including you can add AirScreen, and you can actually screen or monitor your phones onto this. Now, it does have two 10-watt speakers, so you do have that also, which is actually quite cool to have. Now, you do have 2 gigabytes of DDR, 8 gigabytes of ROM, so you do have a hard drive space, 20 watts of speaker power, Bluetooth 4.2, dual Wi-Fi connectability, 2.4 and 5G. Now, this is the 810 ANSI Luminous with this. The LED lifespan will last about 30,000 hours, so 10 years or more, guys. very easily before you start seeing a decline in the coloration of the LED light. That is actually what projects out and shows you this beautifully bright screen. Now, of course, we're doing the
and the bolt broke. Guys, now I'm going to turn it back down because now you guys can hear the volume from that. Again, and the bolt broke. Guys, now I'm going to turn it back down because now...
Now, the cool thing is, does have an HDMI port, guys. You can plug in, like I have, the Nintendo Switch on this. You can put your Xbox consoles. You can do pretty much anything you want. With the built-in Android, you have all the apps for all the streaming access that you could ever want on hand. It does have a tripod mount. If you need to mount it to a tripod, you can. Now, this one will project all the way up to, I believe, about 150-inch screen, so you're good there also. Full 1080p, guys. Very bright, very vibrant. Now, this is a very beautifully well-done projector, guys. They also offer this in 4K. I believe Nate had the 4K version, so you'd have to ask him about the 4K one. It does have digital zoom, autofocus, HDR10, and all of that other cool stuff with that. Can I really say, guys, this is actually a really nice piece. Anker did a really, really good job with this projector. I'm telling you, it's bright, it's vibrant, works quick. The UE or the GUI, whatever you want to call it, is super fast, super agile. You can get through the stuff very quickly when you're scrolling through on your phone or the remote control. So you can bounce from app to app to video to find out what you want very fast-like. You don't have to worry about it lagging. Now, if I remember right, this one actually had, I think it had the Mali GPU, if I remember right. Can't correctly remember that off the top of my head, but I know it passed quite a punch. It's a cool piece, guys. Of course, you guys got to see it in action. Next up is the AirTop drone.
This is a nice little
X18,
foldable drone.
Yeah.
Is a 1080p webcam.
Now, this is a 1080p web camera like he was just starting to say. Now, this 1080p web camera can do 30 minutes of flight between the 3 batteries, so you get 10 minutes of flight per battery. It is a foldable drone, so it does fold up and can be put away. Now, this is what's considered as a drone or a quadcopter, so you have that. Now, this is does come with a carrying case, so it does have a shelled carrying case. 120-degree field of view. This one's actually cool because it does do voice control and gesture control. So you can actually fly this by voice or gesture if you want. You can actually, has a $30 clippable coupon if I remember that also, off the top of my head. Now this works with the ATOP app. I apologize for that cough. The ATOP app, guys, or ATOP app will allow you to fly it like first-person view. You can see the camera view with that. So you have that there with that also. 1100 milliamp battery, so each battery gives you about 10 minutes of life. Now, the one thing I'm going to warn you guys about is this is not a brushless motor-style drone. So let it cool down between flights, or if you fly for more than 20 minutes, let those motors cool down. Now, the camera on the front is actually kind of adjustable, guys, so you can adjust it slightly, but not a big drawback with that. Now, it does do altitude hold, headless mode, 1 key start, 1 key landing, 1 key return, so it can return by 1 button touch if you need. Now, the voice control, literally, guys, you can say take off, it'll take off. You could say go forward, it will go forward. Now, that has to be connected to your phone for it to hear that, so that's the only way that's going to work. Now, if you use gesture control, you have to have the app connected up also, and the drone has to be, pointed at you to get those gesture controls. So let's say you do a little symbol like this, it'll take a picture or start recording, and that's how that works there. Now, the battery does slide in the back. Since it has 3 of those, you have the access with that on hand for that. Not a big deal there also. It does come with extra blades because it's not if, but when you wreck this or hit a tree or the land hard, you're going to have to swap out blades. It happens. Don't worry about it. It happens. Now, for the price range, it's a good drone. The app works well. The flight distance is decent, guys. Just a simple little drone here with the remote control that you can hook your phone up. Let this guy keep talking. Fano, what's up? What's up? We'll keep talking still. He's just showing you guys the drone while I take a sip of water. Who can I order a drink from around here? It's empty. I need an in-house person. So with that, guys, fully foldable, fully cased with it. Has a nice remote control. Do I show you guys the remote? I don't think so. So the Attop, guys. Attop is a good drone, decently priced, worth it. Check it out. You might like it. I believe. Okay. Next up is a James Me product that we actually at some point somebody got. This is the B-Link. James here. We're taking a look at the. That's right. This is the Seer Mini PC from B-Link. This is an AMD Ryzen 5 5500 CPU, guys. This does up to 4.0 gigahertz. It's a 6-core mini desktop PC. Does have 16 gigabytes of DDR, 500 gigabytes hard drive space. Can support multiple monitors. Does have Wi-Fi 6 built in plus Bluetooth 5.2. Does have multiple USB 3.2s and Gen 2 configuration. Now, that 6-core, 12-thread, 4 gigahertz CPU AMD Ryzen 5 5500 actually packs quite a good little wallet for the 7nm technology that it has, which is actually cool. Now, I want to talk about the DDR. So you have 16 gigabytes of DDR built in, guys. That 16 gigabytes of DDR can actually be swapped out up to, I believe, 64 gigabytes dual channel mode at 3200. So you can go from 16 to 64. That would actually be 2 32 gigabyte cards. Now you can't go bigger than that. This won't support it. Now the best part is this does use an M.2 NVMe SSD. So you can actually go up from the 500 gigabytes up to 2 terabytes. Now to open this up, it's 4 little screws, pops open, and you have access to the back of it, and you can swap that out. Now there is a $20 clippable coupon with this on hand, so it does bring it down slightly for you. Now since it does do triple monitor display, that's actually kind of cool. Now you do have one HDMI port, or actually 2 HDMI ports if I remember right. You have a couple extra USB ports on the back. You have your lane port or your RJ45 port on the back. Also, you then have 2 USB 3.2s on the front and a USB-C port on the front, plus a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on the front. Also, if I can remember correctly, now I'm remembering off the top of my head, guys. Now, the DDR is actually DDR4, guys, but it is called SODIMM. What is SODIMM? SODIMM means it's laptop RAM. Laptop RAM runs different. It's a different shape. It's a different width. It's not the same as you would stick in your regular desktop PCs. Just so you guys know. Just giving you that warning now. Now, it does have a cooling fan system in this, so you are good there. I kind of like that. Very, very cool. Let's see. I believe the graphics card on this one was the AMD Radeon graphics. I believe it's a 7-core at 1800 megahertz, if I can remember properly. You guys like this? Do it off the top of my head. If I'm wrong, let me know, please. It's been a while since I actually had this on hand. Of course, you know your 802.11ax Wi-Fi 6 is in there. It does do 5G and 2.4, so you're good there also. Bluetooth 5.2 is very current addition. So all of that cool stuff with that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Did any of that make any sense to anybody? Or was I just talking gibberish to some of you? Yeah, gibberish. That's what I thought. Guys, need a mini PC. This thing's cool. Very, very cool piece. Now let's go over, let's show you guys the bank. It is a USB plus USB Type-C style power bank. And if I can get it open, we'll show you guys the device itself. Now inside, you'll be greeted with the power bank. Now the power bank's actually going to quite surprise you because it's not that large. This is the power bank itself. Now, of course, if I pull off the backing plastic, if I can get it off here to show you guys the device without the plastic on, just like that, we'll set it aside. Here is your power bank with their cool little logo, Crave Travel. Now there is your USB-C style plug. Now on the other side you have a USB. Oh, there's the USB-C and there's your USB-A. Now on the front you do have this indicator level. If you turn this on, of course it's going to show you guys and light up the power level. Now it may not do that if it's not fully charged, but once you're in there, you'll plug in the cable and you're good to go. Now inside this kit, you'll also be greeted with this cool little Ziploc carrying bag or cinch style carrying bag. Pop it in, tied up, and you have a carrying bag. It does have their logo also. Now, of course, they also give you the USB-C to USB-A cable, so you can actually use it to charge this device. Now, since it's a 6700 milliamp, you should be able to charge your Samsung S21s at least 1.5 times, your iPhone 14s at least 1.5 times. Cool little device, portable and carryable. Nice portable little power bank, guys. If you need it, they got you covered. Maybe you need a magnetic ring holder for your iPhone. Well, there we go. Now this is a ring holder style, and since it is magnetic, it has 16 and 55 magnets in it. Now inside this kit, you'll get everything you need to put it on a phone. Now the cool thing is this is automatically compatible with the iPhone 14, 13s, 12s, and Pros and Maxes, guys. If not, you will actually need to use the included pieces. Now, I will show you the ring holder in a second, but we're going to show you guys the included pieces with the kit. Now, you do have a user manual. If you need the user manual, you then have some pieces right here, including the measure card. Now, the measure card is actually quite important for those phones like the XR, if you have an XR, because you're going to have to place this in a certain position to make sure that ring hits right on the middle. And it does give you that for you. Now, if you don't have a magnetic ring, they do give you that option to help give you that little piece. These are 3M adhesive style magnetic rings that you will stick to your phone. Now, the cool part is you could also stick this to your phone cases to add a magnetic style to your phone cases also. They give you plenty of those. Now, they also thought about that. Maybe you need something to stick it to around the house. Well, they give you this metal disc that you can stick anywhere and it will stick to, which is quite cool. Now, the ring holder is nice and designed. It's just this black colored. It does have a carbon fiber back design look right here. Now, just simple, easy, pops open. You can put your ring in. It swivels 360 degrees, and you're good. If you don't have a magnetic phone, and I'm going to show you guys this one. I already have the magnetic ring stuck to that. Hopefully, you guys can see that. You'll take this ring holder, and it will stick to that. Hopefully, you guys see how strong that is to that. Now, you can swivel it. You can do that. It'll hold your hand and hold it in there nice and tight. Don't worry about it. Or you can use this ring holder as a phone kickstand on the table, and hopefully I can kind of show you guys this, to set it up on your phone just like that. Now, it's a cool little piece, guys. If you need a magnetic ring holder, there you guys go from Andoble. But maybe you guys want an Andoble mag stick that can actually hold your phone while you do selfies or use it as a tripod. Well, they got you covered with that one also, but it looks like this one is not here, so I actually can't show that for some reason. Not sure why, but it looks like that video is not on the... Oh, one sec, guys. So with that, guys, the Andoble mag stick is a cool piece. I can actually talk about it. I probably can show it if you guys want to see it. What it is a 63.5-inch mag stick. A selfie stick that your phone can actually click into. Now, it does have a remote control, but also can turn into a tripod because the bottom of the handle turns into a tripod by popping out into a foot stand, which is actually quite cool. Now, the way this works is your MagSafe or your magnetic style phones will stick into this to give it that extra suction, and when you close the clamps, it'll clamp on nice and tight. Cool thing is once it's in there, it will rotate either direction 360 degrees to whatever direction you want and will hold you that. Now, it also has some more angleability that you can angle it like this. Let's say your arm is out and you do that, you can angle it whatever direction you want with that also. Now, some other cool parts is it has built-in little mounts, so you can actually mount, let's say, your Rode microphone, an external microphone, or let's say a Keystone light. It has those mounts. Now, it does come with the carrying case with that if you guys need. So it does have that. Now, it's actually a decently priced, like $55 today, which is actually a good deal for this. If you guys need one, definitely check it out. We're going to actually pop over. We're going to show you guys some live products. I'm going to actually do live unboxings. How about that? Live unboxings. I think that'll work. That might be cool. So first and foremost is from CXK Bone Conduction headphones, guys. CXK Bone Conduction headphones right here. These are a Bluetooth open style headset for you. Now, these are IPX7 waterproof, so you can use them out in the water with that. They're a Bluetooth 5.3 earbud style, so you are good there also. Now, on this, you get about 15 hours of playtime off a full charge. It'll take you about, so that's about 150 minutes of listening with a 10-minute quick charge. So, if you plug this in, guys, you get about 150 minutes of usage off a 10-minute charge. That's quick. That's cool. Now, inside this, guys, it has what's called 16.2 millimeter dynamic drivers on this. It is a hi-fi style sound. Inside this box, you'll be greeted with the device right here. And we'll get back to that in a second. You also get a user manual, but underneath, guys, you get this cable. Make sure to look underneath the packaging because you do not want to miss out on this cable because this is your charging cable. It is a magnetic 2-pin Polaroid style. That is where you'll be grab your device. And let's make sure I find this right here. So yeah, okay. So you grab the bone conduction earphones. You grab your charger. You'll stick it. It'll stick just like that, and that's how it charges. I would love it to be USB-C, but they do this to make it waterproof and to keep it protected. Now, on the bottom, you have your volume and skip buttons, and you have your power button to turn it on. We just turn it on just by holding it down, just like that. And it just said power on. You will then put it over your ears like this, and it will sit in front of your ears. Now, let's show you guys that right here. It sits right in front of your ears. Now, unfortunately, I have a big head, so this set right here is just a little bit snuggy. Now, they do show you guys this as opened ear. And inside here, this is your left side right here. And this is the sound where it comes through. The way bone conduction works is it will actually push that sound through your temple right here and send the sound. Now, like I said, my head's a little bit bigger, so it's not fitting just properly like it should on my big old head. I'm going to say smaller heads, guys. Wish this was a little bit bigger and fit just a little bit different. Not going to complain with that. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to actually connect this up to my phone real quick. And we're going to pop over here to Bluetooth. We're going to pull over and we're going to pop up and we're going to wait for this to start listing the devices on hand. Now, this is the AS21, which just popped up. And if I hit the AS21, it is now connected. Actually, it connected quite quick. I'm going to play a little bit of music. Now, I'm going to say a few things from that little bit of testing right there, guys. So, with that being said, I noticed the difference. Since I have an earbud in this side already, I noticed when this side is plugged that this side actually produces more sound, which is going to happen because you are blocking the ear and it's allowing it. But that's not why these are made. They're made so you have opened ears so you can still hear what's going on around you, like traffic and stuff. Now, the music, it's not super heavy bass, so it's not pushing a lot of bass out there, but it doesn't sound bad. With the sound, you can hear the vocals and everything else. Now, I could still, while I had it on, I heard my kid in the other room doing whatever she's doing in there. But if you guys need an open style bone conduction headset that has Bluetooth 5.3, guys, the CXK might be the one for you. Cool little piece, guys, right there. Now I'm going to power that off. Just like that. Put it back in the box. And of course I have my earbuds in. I'm going to go back in here to Bluetooth and I'm going to forget that device because I don't want it on my phone. Where it jumped everything. So CXK, guys, open ear style bone conduction headsets. There you guys go. Now we have another product, guys, and now we'll tell you it's another CXK product. This is from CXK. This is their wireless earbuds, Bluetooth 5.3, 36 hours of playtime, LED power display to show you guys the power percentage of this. It does have what's called wireless charging case, crystal clear calls, and microphone built in. So you do have that. Now, the battery life is just 36 hours with the case. Each earbud itself will hold 8 hours of its own charge time. So if you have these earbuds out, you charge the case separately, you'll have another 36 on hand for that. Now with this, guys, you have two 13mm drivers. So you do have two 13mm drivers, which is actually kind of cool. Most of them have like 10mm. These have 13mm. Now, another cool thing is this is a multiple charging port method. It does do wireless charging or USB-C charging. We'll pop this open. You'll be greeted with the actual user manual right there, guys. You'll also be greeted with this little box. This little box, if we pop over right here, is most likely going to have, let's see if it does. It does. Just the USB to USB-C cable, guys. So that's it. Just a little 1-foot cable for you. Now we're going to close that, put that back, and we're going to grab the device itself right here. It is fully wrapped, but if we pull the wrap off, let's see if I can get the wrap off without a phone. Just like that, we have the case itself. Now, of course, the case, like I said, has a digital display. And it also does, what's very cool is once you open it, it will automatically start pairing. So if I open it up, you're going to see that it shows 100% charge. As where you're going to be greeted with the two earbuds. Each earbud is actually blacked out. I'm going to tell you something, and this is one of those things even Nate says. When they are shiny cases, they are going to show fingerprints. Matte black is a little bit better because it does not show fingerprints for that. But it is a very, very nice black nonetheless, guys. But once you pull it out, you're going to be greeted with the actual earbuds itself right here. They are like a stick style, kind of like your Apple products. On here, you will actually need to pull off this little blue tape so we can actually start charging these on hand with that also. So remember to pull those off or it's not going to start charging those. And of course, I dropped it. We're going to grab this. We're going to grab the other one. We're going to pull that tape off the other one also. Just like that. So, just a simple little earbud, guys. 36 hours of time plus 8 hours on the earbuds itself. Once you're in, you're in. You'll see that it is now going to show you guys the other little part where it's charging the earbuds. So, there's going to be no testing right now. They have to let them charge because there's no charge on those buds. 100% there. Now, some cool things is, guys, you can use these pretty much on any device that is Bluetooth capable. They do have microphones, so you can voice chat with those people on that. Bluetooth 5.3, so some of the most current with that. Dual charging capabilities. I'm going to actually test that right now. It does work on my wireless charger, which is actually cool. Just set it down, instantly starts charging. If not, you have the USB-C on the bottom. Now you're also going to be greeted with this little button. That little button is actually to set up the pairing. If you want to unpair it from whatever you want and start the refresh pairing, hold that down, and that is how that works. So kind of cool that it does that. Now it's going to say 1 to 100%. It does do it in 25% increments for the earbuds on the side. So 25% increments is what one of those little bars indicates for the earbud itself. 100% for the case. It's kind of cool that it does that. All the extra technologies, quick and simple little pairing. Guys, earbuds. If you guys need some earbuds, CXK has got you covered with these. They also have a user manual if you need the user manual. I believe both of those last two items had a $15 clippable coupon too, guys. So, well, it does say black version. I didn't realize that. Sample little products. Where's my hat? I need my hat. What we got next? I believe we got the DRC D20 Mini drone, I believe. Hey, it's a me video. What? It's a me. Can be flown indoors or outdoors, preferably outdoors, guys. It's a drone. With that, now this is a 720p style HD video recording style, but can do first-person view with the app. Now, inside this box, you'll be greeted with the instruction manuals to actually tell you how to download the app,
right back,
install it, and connect all the batteries. Inside here, you'll also get 2 batteries with this right here, 2 different batteries for the flying this. Now, the cool thing is it does a whole bunch of stuff, but weighs under 69 grams, so you don't have to worry about registering it. Now, per battery, you're going to get about 10 minutes of flight, so you get 2 of those. Now, you're also going to be greeted with the drone. Now, the drone is actually quite small, but foldable. So this is your drone. This is your camera, your 720p camera. It is just fixed right there. Now, on the back is where you'll see the battery, of course, and the battery just comes out and slides in and out, and you're good to go. Now, the wings of the blades, you'll just pop out into an angle, and you'll have the actual drone ready to go. Now, on this side right here, where my finger is, if I hold it down, it's going to power on. You're going to see the white lights at the front and the red lights at the rear, so you know which direction that you're flying. Of course, this drone can actually do some cool things like altitude hold, 1-button takeoff, gesture control, voice flight, waypoint flight. Now, the waypoint flight's actually really cool. What that means is you can actually fly this by pinpoint map on the map. Now, you'll inside get some extra propellers. You'll get some landing gear and a charging cable for the batteries. Now, you get a single cable. Now, of course, on here, you will get the instructions. The instructions will also have the actual QR code to get the app for that. Now, this will tell you how to do the flight, 1-button takeoff, and all of the other cool stuff. Here is your controller. Nice little simple controller. Now, you will need a couple batteries, of course, a couple AA batteries for the back to actually run this for you. Now, just remember, those ones are not included. Once you're there, you have the batteries on, you are good to go, and you can just fly it. Now, you have a whole bunch of buttons, including camera, recording, and all of that cool stuff. Now, to do this, you can actually have a phone holder. That's right. Right here in the middle, if you plop it up, you have a phone holder that can fit a nice sized phone. With the app, you have all of that. Guys, simple little drone. With the app, you have everything you need on hand, including 1-button takeoff, landing, first-person view, so you can actually view the video with that. Now, it's not meant for, like, super high flights. Not to say you couldn't push it a little, but it's really cool little mini drone that actually can be flown in the house, empty like buildings if you want to do some empty building exploring, stuff like that. It's cool that it's so portable and mini. If you guys are looking for DRC, the D20 Mini drone. Now we're also going to show you guys this little copter right here that I actually did. Controlled helicopter with altitude hold, one button takeoff, one button land. It also has auto trim. It is a 2.4 gigahertz controller. It does work for indoor flying because it is actually quite small. This is a 3.5 channel style. It does have low and high speeds. It does have LED lighting. It does have come with 2 batteries and 20 minutes of flight time off the batteries. Now the cool thing is, it does come with 2 shells inside this kit. Now this is what you call toy grade. Toy grade means go ahead and have fun with it, let it break up, don't worry about it, and all that other cool stuff, because it's just that. Now inside this kit is a very cool little piece. You'll be greeted with this right here. Inside here is your batteries, your charging cable, and your screwdrivers. We're going to show you guys this and your extra propellers. So it does come with extra propellers right there, the screwdriver and the charging cable. You really don't need to see that. Now we have the second battery. Of course, the second battery is right there if you guys need. We're going to pop that back in here because I actually kind of played with this. So you get 2 shells with this one, guys. You get the red version right here, which can be swapped out and put onto it as you want, or the blue version that's already installed. This is your little quadcopter. It is a full aluminum frame, which is quite cool. With this, guys, we're going to talk about this. There is this little switch right here. I know it's hard to see. It's not really labeled. Let's see if we can get you guys a little bit better picture of that. Right there, little switch. That is actually your power button. That's what's going to turn it on. Now, underneath this is where your battery will slide in and out, and I will try to pull this out for you guys if I can. Look at me fighting it. Like, how does the battery come out? How does it come out? Oh, maybe I can't today. Maybe I can't. There we go. I have really big fingers, guys, so me pushing little things is kind of hard. So you push it out, it'll slide out, and that is your battery. Put it back in just like that, comes back on, and you're good to go. Now here's your rear propeller. This one you should not have to worry about. You have double propels up here for the helicopter itself. You then have the controller. Uh-oh. I dropped it stuff. Bear with me, guys. Here is your controller, guys. It's a simple little light controller, but on this controller you have a lot of pieces with this, and it does a lot of different stuff. First and foremost is your power button right here. That will turn on your controller. So over here you'll have your right trim, left trim. You'll then have your power indicator. You'll have your turn left and right, forward and backwards. Yeah, on this other side, from top to bottom, you'll have your 1 key takeoff and landing. You'll then have your 1 key takeoff also. You also hold down, and that's your hold down emergency stop. You have your ascent and descent. You have your LED control light and your different speed modes. Now, let's see if we can do this and try to kind of turn this on. I don't know if we'll be able to turn it on today, but while holding it, but we'll see. Oh, I don't know. I might not have it charged properly. Hey guys, go. If you can see this, it is actually flying.
So it's flying.
Can you guys see how fast those are moving? Hold on. Hold on. You guys don't believe me? Oh, there we are. Flying in the house. So, cool little piece, guys. If you're looking for something like that, DERC has got you covered with the DE51. Next up, guys, is actually another unboxing that I have on hand, and this is from DreamEgg. DreamEgg, guys, makes some cool things. Of course, this is a rechargeable style, USB rechargeable, on-the-go noise machine for the kids, guys. This is for the babies. This is with the sleeping light, night light, guys. Cool little piece for them if you need that. Now, it does have multiple sounds. We do have multiple sounds that we're going to go through and try and mess with this. The D11 is a small, portable little one, guys. It weighs like about 5.7 ounces, which isn't that bad. Multiple noises. So let's pull it out and let's show you guys this. First and foremost is the cable that I dropped. It is a USB to USB-C charging cable, so you do have that on hand. You then have a couple cool pieces like this little egg-shaped little sound machine. Now, right here you have this little tie strap. The tie strap is cool. You can use it as a hand strap, whatever you want, or you can use the circle clip right here. Circle clip will allow you to clip it onto pretty much anything you want with that. You then have, like I said, a nightlight, but we need to power it on, of course. First and foremost, there is the nightlight. I'm going to actually drop the sound down right there. We change that lighting over, and we can drop it up. We can turn it off, or we can turn it back on. We can hold down, and it should light up and off with that. Now, we can lock it in place, too, so we don't have to do anything as well with that. Now, I'm just trying to see, though, I want to make sure. It does have 11 sound settings that we can actually go through, which are on the opposite side. I'm going to do something, guys. Just bear with me. We're going to take off the noise suppression software so you guys can actually hear this. So you guys should be hearing it now. And I'm going to start changing the sounds. You guys hear the water sounds and stuff. Lullabies. Yeah, we have fans also, if you guys need it with that also. Now, another thing, I'm going to drop the sound down. The one thing I will tell you is there is a timer on the side right there, so it does have a timer for 30 minutes, 60 minute, or 90 minute. On the back, you can lock it so the kids can't change anything, and it just stays where it wants. Guys, cool little nightlight style of sound machine, white noise sound machine for the kids if you guys need, from DreamEgg. That was that cool little piece. I'm going to power it off right here, of course. DreamEgg, guys, DreamEgg. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. What is this? What is this? Man, you guys got quiet. Is it lunchtime? Did I miss lunch or breakfast? I think I missed it all. Alright, guys, we're going to show you guys. Where's that? Why did I not have this? There we go. This is a device I'm using right now. That's right. I'm using this right now.
For the home. This will do about 323 square feet, or a very large living room or office. Probably a couple bedrooms, depending on the size, guys. You probably could put it in a hallway if you really need. Now, 323 square feet is actually very, very decent. Now, this will remove the PM 2.5s. It is an app controlled, so you can work it with an app or with Amazon Alexa and Google Home. It is ultra quiet, they say, but we're going to test that out because I actually have a dB meter to test that out with, guys, which is actually quite cool. Now, this is the Elise Home A3B Home Air Purifier. Inside here, guys, you have a couple cool things. It is only 65 watts of power, and it is an AC 120 volt 60 hertz style. It weighs about 11 pounds or so, they claim. I'm going to say it doesn't weigh that much, guys. Honestly, it does not feel like it weighs a super lot. Now, on here, you guys, you see just the box, some of the specs, and if you guys need or anything else with that, you do have. Now, I already have it out of the box because I wanted to get ready for this. Now, here is your air purifier. Here is your user manual. Now, some cool stuff about this. I don't need the user manual. I'm preset. Cool things about this, guys, is right here on the front, this is where you would see the filter. Now, if I push on this, it has a locking mechanism, and it will pop open. You're going to see the pre-filter. The pre-filter is right here, and it just pops out. You then have the inner filter. The inner filter is actually a very thick multi-layer. It does have carbon, you guys here. It has carbon, has an outer filter, and the inner filter. Now, you probably blow this out when it gets too dirty, or you can purchase a new one if you really need. Inside here is where you'll see the fan. You will need to put this green side out, so just remember that, guys, green side out for this. Now you pop it in, you put the pre-filter back in, just like this, and connect it up. You'll then go like this, and you'll grab this and latch it in place, which is quite cool. Now, it is actually nice looking. It's not that bad of a looking device. It is a little bit bigger than some of the ones I've used in the past, but still not that bad. Has their logo right here, and on the top is where you're going to have all the airflow come out. This is going to be your digital display.
Now, the cool thing about this, guys, is it does work with an app. The app will allow you to do voice controls if you want. It does do 323 square feet of a room, which is actually beautifully done. Now, with this, you get 3 fan speeds, low, medium, and high. Each one is level 1, 2, or 3. It also will tell you the remaining lifespan of the filter inside the app. Now, you can also do auto mode or manual mode. You can put it in sleep function where it will actually start to quiet down and slow down and shut off after time. Now, there is a timer function and a screen lock, so if you have kids, you can actually lock those kids out of that, which is actually kind of cool. Now, they claim it's approximately like 22 decibels on quiet sleep mode. With max mode, it's a little louder. Now, it will tell you the indication of how many particulates are on there or going through this. So green is good, yellow is moderate, and red is bad. Once it starts going past, like, I believe it's like 60 or so, it gets into moderate, and it starts telling you what it is and how it works. And since it moderates it, it can actually push a notification to your phone to tell you that the air quality in your house is actually not good with that, which is kind of cool that it does that. Now, with the app is actually very simple to pair up. You just go into the app, find the device, connect up to the Wi-Fi signal or the actual password that it gives you with its own device, which is cool. Once you're going, we'll show you guys this. We're up and running, and I'll show
back
you guys
over.
The fan sound.
We can click next. We can button. It's actually quite cool. If you guys want to change the fan speed down here, you guys can just click it right there, just like that, and you're good to go. That is very, very cool to have an app that can do that. Now, if you go into the settings, of course, guys, settings will allow you to do the child lock, replace filter reminder or scheduled, or go in here and you can actually add the Amazon or the Google Home Assistant, which is actually quite cool. Now, remember, guys, I said we were going to do a sound test, so we are going to do a sound test on this at level 1, 2, and 3. We're going to turn this on right now. It is saying about 42 decibels right there, guys. Now, if I hit level 2, approximately 55.
Tell us they're talking.
Level 3 is about 66 decibels.
Still not super loud, but still, there you go. There's your sound test with that. Cool piece, guys. If you're looking for something like that, they definitely got you covered with that one. Most definitely. Now, let's pop up. Let's show you guys some exercise equipment. First and foremost is going to be the Yosuda Procar
machine equipment made by Yosuda.
Cardio.
So with this one right here, it's really extremely light, and then it has perfect steps on how to set up, and it's really easy to do so. With this right here, there's all the parts laid on the floor for you guys. You have the main parts, which are the bolts and the screws, which they're all labeled by steps, which is pretty cool. With that, has the main monitor that has the right arm, and then it has also the right arm extension. It has the middle pole. It has the inside hand-held parts, and then you have the left side. It's all labeled also with this right here. Like I said, that's the left arm right there, and then you also have the right arm on that side. And it's all labeled with stickers saying L and R, which is pretty cool with that. So with this machine, it is an elliptical, so it works a lot of body parts right here. So this is it right here set up, and it is a really light piece, not too big, not too wide. It's like the perfect elliptical for, you can have this in your office,
here's a $50 clippable
bonus
coupon
room, or
with
even in
this
your
elliptical.
room. It is a phenomenal piece, and I do enjoy it, and it was really easy to set up. So like I said, the first two things are going to be these two bolts right here. You're going to shoot them up from the bottom. Then you're going to put the little cap nuts around that side. And then on the other side, you're going to do the same thing, which it has an arrow pointing up just like that. So you're going to put the screws on there on the bottom going up, and then you're going to bolt that off with the nut at the very top. Like I said, it has those wheels too, really durable. You can move it around really easy. It doesn't really weigh much at all. I would say it weighed like 40 pounds to me. Like I said, really easy to set up. The next part you will want to touch on is going to be the middle piece right there. So there's about five bolts right there that you will screw in, 3 little ones and two long ones that shoot across. Really easy. And then it has the little covers that you can put on top of that whenever you're done with that. And it has 2 arm handles, like I said. It's all labeled, left side and the right side. It takes 2 bolts right there, and they just shoot through. And like I said, it has nuts on the back on that side, and the same thing goes for the other side also. And then with this part right here, it was really easy. There's a wire that shoot down. You'll want to make that shoot down, and then you put that bolt in the back side, and you'll tighten that up, and it'll shoot down, connect to the bottom part. Like I said, really easy to move. As you can see, it's not that heavy at all. And again, these are the tools right here that you use that it comes with. Really unique tools right here. You can use it for anything, so you can keep these tools after too, to use for other stuff. Again, this is me right here. Gonna jump on this and show you guys how efficient this is and how it works. So pretty much you're gonna just ride this like you're running, and it's like you're climbing a mountain, and you can actually feel the burn with this one. You can switch handles if you want to do a freehand like that. And on the display screen, you can have the notches right there where I just turned up, which is gonna calculate the more I have to push and go faster, or if I want to have.
So with that, you got the resistance right on the dial, which is actually kind of cool. So if you guys are looking for the elliptical like this, Yosuda's got you covered. Now we're going to also show you guys the Flybird Ab workout machine from Flybird right here. Another little piece that he actually did for us.
This right here is a solid piece, and it's really easy to set up. It's extremely lightweight to move. You can just pick it up and put it on your shoulder. So there's a couple things that came with it, and that's really, like I said, easy to install. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, of course 5. And then you have this piece right here to adjust the height of that right there. So you just pull that out to adjust the height for this one. Comes with also a screen of time count of how many you do when you touch the top. And then you have the calories and the stride per minute. So pretty much, this is where you're gonna put your knees at, and you're just gonna crunch up, and you're gonna put your arms and your elbows on this pad right here, and this pad, and you're just gonna hold on however good you want to. And to adjust these right here, to make it at a 90-degree angle, you wanna just unloosen this and tighten that. It has a lot of angle, a lot of steps right here. So with this machine right here, workout machine, you can set your phone up there. If you have a tablet right there, you can set it in there. And then you have, like I said, you can adjust it right here too. You just pull this out, it comes right out. Has a little handle right there. And also you can adjust that too, if you want to. Again, like I said, it's extremely lightweight, so you can just pick it right up and move it wherever you want to. So on the screen right here of how you want to change it, see the arrows pointing to calories. You just press that button and it'll go to either one you want it to go to. So it's really easy to use. It counts how many times you do it, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna show you guys of how this is gonna go. So let's try it out. So like I said,
what's up, buddy?
Right,
you're over there instead. All right, gotcha. I was wondering why everybody left.
Just like that. And like I said, this is an awesome ab machine right here.
So if you guys need just a simple little ab workout machine, but maybe you guys want a vibrating machine instead, well, Life Pro's got you covered with this one. And this one will vibrate you.
Vibration plate right here, made by Life Pro. Yeah. At the top, as you can see, it has that anti-slip rubber on the top, so it, you know, gives a good grip. You can wear tennis shoes, you know, you can wear sandals, or you can even be barefoot if you wanted to. Depends on how you feel about it. So it has an adjustable speed. It has 1 through 99 speed on there, and it also comes with a remote. Or you can just, you know, jump down there and press these little buttons right here to turn it on, to crank the speed up, and to set stuff. And then all that right there is really easy. Like I said, you can just press on, and it shows all that, how long you can do it. You can do it for an hour, or however long you want to do it. When you first started out, that's the time on there right there. It says 10 minutes. So whenever you want to start it, you know, you just press that right there, and it start going. So it gives you, on both sides, 10 minutes. If you want to crank it up, the speed, and then if you want to set it for a longer time, you can. And to pause it, you can just press that right there. Really cool design on this part. And with this,
my kid went for breakfast
right here,
and didn't offer to give me anything.
Stowable, low-profile machine, which you just put this underneath your bed when you're done with it. Which, like I said, it's probably about, I would say, about 5 inches. So on the bottom, it has, if you have tile or wood, it has 4 suction cups under there. So you have one, you have another one on that side, one on the back side, and the other one on that side. So to keep that sturdy too. You can also use it on carpet. It doesn't move on carpet. I tested that out, and it does not move. With that being said, and then it also has a lot of benefits with it too. So if you're having a cramp in your leg, or you're just feeling sore and have pain and don't want to go to a chiropractor or whatever, this vibration machine right here will solve your problem.
So with that, guys, it is a vibrating plate. The vibrating plate will help you exercise out. Now, it can help massage also, but it's just that. It's also a exercising plate. Now, it does have the resistance bands, does have remote control, also comes with the strap too as well with that. Now, it'll decrease stress, increase core strength, and all of that other cool stuff while using the vibrating plate. Kind of cool little piece. Now, on the health roll kick, we're going to show you guys the Life Pro Yoga wheel set. I believe this might have been a Deer Power video also.
These are really good for support. They're also nice and sturdy, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. I typically, for my supports when I do yoga, I typically use cork yoga blocks, and these have about the same kind of grip as a cork yoga block, while also having the nice little cushion that I like in a cork block, even though that they're more of a foam. So you can see so boat pose here, holding up everything here. So this is really supportive. If you can't hold half boat and you need a little bit more support while you're holding it, it's perfect for that. So it kind of replaces what the blocks can do while giving you a bunch of other options, like using the smaller on your lower back when you're going into your fish pose, your fish pose. This is fish pose, when you bend back like that. So there are a lot more options for these than with blocks, just because they do have the curvature. So if you need that curve, these offer that. So I really, really like these, and I have not gotten to that point yet, but there's another one that they recommend of doing crow pose on top of this, so this will even help the balance with that too, if you need to take your crow pose to the next level, in case you're not a baby like me. And I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I'm excited to give it a try. These are super, super sturdy. I felt very safe and secure while I was using them. So yeah, these are awesome. Super cool.
So 3 set, guys, of yoga wheels, all each one different size with that, so you have that for that. Now we're going to also show you guys the cool Flybird pull-up bar.
So I'm going to show you guys how to
also
do that. It does
video.
come with a manual to teach you how to do it as well, but I'm going to go ahead and just pop it in here. So you want to make sure that it's the right length for your door frame and that you're putting it in at a proper height, so that way you can actually like pull yourself up and have enough room above it to, you know, get your chin up there and everything. So you're going to position it here. You want those little foot pedals to stand directly against the wall there, and then you're just going to twist this bar until you feel it get taut. You're going to feel it kind of get to a point where it can't go anymore, and then you are going to take these little silver clamps, just in case anyone's installing it. So this little part, this twists. So that's what I didn't realize, because we've only installed this a couple of times. So you're going to have to twist it so it clamps downwards, and then you go ahead and screw it in there if it gets twisted around. Okay, so then you want to make sure it's going to actually hold your weight, which this looks like it is. All right, and we're going to see me do the world's saddest pull-up. Are we ready? Can I do another one? Woo!
Ooh, can she do it, ladies and gentlemen? 3 whole push pull-ups.
Yeah. So yeah, just make sure it's nice and secure.
Not just a simple little Flybird pull-up bar, guys, for your doorways if you need. Hey, Wiley, what's up, Wiley? How you doing, my dude? Or maybe you guys need a headache, migraine, stress pad. This is from AccuLeaf. Now, this is a cool little piece that I actually did. That's right.
Leaf
I did.
hat.
I actually used
That's
this.
right, hat. Now what this
Oh, is a wrap-on elastic hat that you put over your face to help pinpoint positions of your headache or your, migraine that you're having. Cool part is
I was having one the other day.
The freezer for about an hour, or the fridge, depending on how cold you want it, and the gel packs will get to that temperature that you need, and you're good to go. What inside this box? Of course, I'm going to take my hat off because we're going to put it on. But inside the box,
I'm going to blind you with the whiteness of my head.
Gel pack hat. Now, it's not super heavy, so don't worry about that. You do have multiple layers of gel packs all the way around. Now, there is a front piece right here that actually has this little curvature cutout. That is for around your nose or your head. To use this, you'll literally just slide it over your head, just like this, pull it down, and pinpoint the positions you need, like your frontal lobe, around your eye sockets, and your under your eyes right here, guys, all the way around, and pinpoint positions. The gel pads are actually good. It's not super hard. It's actually soft on the face. And of course, guys, it fits mud. Now, the cool thing, guys, is it's simple to use. Stick it in the freezer or heat it up with that. If you really want, don't heat it up, though. Freeze it, guys. Freeze this thing. Works very, very well. Simple. Takes a few seconds. Just throw it in the freezer for like a half an hour, and you're good to go. The best part is since the fabric that's on there, you don't have to worry about getting like frostbite or any of that with that. It does not do that. Now, we're going to show you guys another one from AccuLeaf. This is the heating and cooling shoulder wrap. This thing's almost like a weighted blanket around your shoulders. This thing's wrap. This is from AccuLeaf. This is their heating and cooling shoulder wrap with lavender aromatherapy, which is actually quite cool. Now, this has got clay beads inside, but it also has flax seeds and the aromatherapy beads in it. Now, like I said, guys, this is a heating wrap or cooling wrap. It can be used as either way. Inside here, you'll be greeted with the actual device. Now, it's tie-dyed in color, and this is a bluish and green coloration. I'm going to set the tube aside. Right here is your nice and weighted little wrap. Now, if I put this over my shoulder, of course, just like this. Oh, if I can put it on properly without knocking myself out. What? Yeah, that's right. Just like that, it will sit around and weight around your shoulder. Very simply like. Now, to heat this up, you'll stick it in the microwave on top of a nice clean plate for about 30 seconds. That'll give you a nice 15 or so minutes of heat time with that to keep you nice and working. Now, if you want to use it as a cooling compress, you'll stick it in the freezer for about 2 hours. Now, I do recommend putting a slight little rag around your neck if you're going to use it as a cold compress, because this coming straight out of there, maybe a little cold and may irritate you slightly.
I'll tell you it wasn't.
That's just my recommendations because I've used cold compresses like that before, but hey, that's just me. Now, the cool part about this, guys, is it's that simple. Now, it actually fits around. That easy, guys. Put it in the freezer or the microwave, stick it on you, get that that nice and cold compress all the way around you. It's weighted enough that you can actually walk around with it and it won't fall off. Same with it heated, guys, just to give you that. It's a cool shoulder wrap. It really, really is. This is actually one of those ones that I was like, yeah, whatever. You know, I was like, whatever when I first thought I was doing it. I actually kept this. We use this. This would be great for, let's say, you're trying to break a fever, or maybe you sunburn during the summer, or you've overspent the time outside. Maybe you are having a backyard party and you have an elderly folk that's just getting too hot. Let them set this on there after it's been in the freezer. It's going to cool them down just nice. And then the aromatherapy is actually very, very well done. So if you guys are looking, AccuLeaf has got you covered with those two guys. Great little pieces. We're going to show you guys now a fire starting
the
kit.
bag, but this is what's inside
Tacoma,
the bag.
15-piece kit, guys.
Actual fire kit itself, but this is a great little bag. So you can carry everything down the road quickly, easily. I do believe it's waterproof too, so which is essential if you
Thanks
have
for
a
popping up.
fire making kit, of course. So inside, let me open up the tin and we'll dive into everything inside.
Sorry.
So inside the kit gives you a whole bunch of different
Coloration
options.
of your name looked different on this, so I was trying to read that.
Like
I appreciate that. Yeah,
lighter,
we stream multi times a day. We are
layout,
doing all kinds of different products.
each
It's never the same. Sometimes we have just
Piece.
random products.
sharp cloth
Stacked products in here.
inside there.
How are you doing, by the way? Well, thank you for coming around.
That'll-
The Dolphin Mom, we are actually also live on
everything
Amazon
you have
itself.
to read. I know the
So,
whole
with that
list
being
of all
said,
the
we are
options
live
are-
over on Amazon.
the description, but just so you can see it all one by one. Obviously, literally everything you could possibly need to start a fire. And I do believe some of this also works with, like, you know, depending on your preference and how you like to start fires, but you know, windy conditions, a little bit of wet and soggy conditions, like you can still get a fire going, which is why this kit
Oh,
is
right on,
great.
right
And
on.
it gives you so many endless options. Fresnel lens, which is super helpful. So that is pretty much it. This is the 15-piece kit, which comes in, let me just zoom out a little bit here, with all of this in the tin. Of course, you know, like I said, you could add, you know, a box of matches or something in there if you really wanted to, so you always have it, but this gives you pretty much everything you would need otherwise, so you always have a nice little fire going whenever you're outside.
So, guys, 15-piece kit right there. Cool little thing if you need a fire starting kit. Cool item. Now, I believe... Oh, it is. Next up, guys, is a nice little pop-up tent. Now, this pop-up tent has multiple purposes, from camping to the backyard to maybe the beach. So you do have multiple purposes. This is from ABCO or ABCO. This is the Tech Auto Instant pop-up tent that Demetrius did for us. So we're going to do that.
Pop-up tent. So with this tent, it says that you can just remove it from the case and you can throw it into an open area and secure it with the stacks. So you just throw it and it should just pop up, pretty much. It should just pop up as a tent. So later in the video, I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to do a countdown for you guys, and I'm just going to throw it and see if it does its job, as it says. With that being said, this tent is about, it comes in multiple colors. You have the sky blue.
Always
and
forgetting
the
something in
gray
no
for,
text.
Like, the mesh
You
windows.
should see my
And then you
messages
have
to
some Velcro
Justin
straps
half
on
the
them,
time
which
they
I'll
make
show you
those
guys later
sense.
once it's all popped up. And then this tent holds up to about, it holds about 2 people, and it has 2 doors on both sides, and it's also water resistant, which is pretty cool. So if you want to go camping in the rain, you can do so. It also had that carry bag right here, the blue bag, and on the inside is also blue, just like that. You have metal stakes, you have ropes inside this bag, and you also have the accessory bag. So whenever you get done putting it up, you can put the tent inside the carry bag, and then you put all the accessories, the ropes, the stakes, and then all that stuff inside the accessory bag, like I said. So with that, with this tent, like I said, it's about 88 inches long, and then it's 47 inches tall, and it's 37 inches.
Now, what you're going to see is we're going to jump forward to where he's actually outside. He's going to pop this up and show you guys this in action. Literally just pops open and your tent is now open. That simple, that quick. Literally less than 3 seconds, you're then open. Now, I'm going to say you probably could sleep in this now. If you're a super tall person, not going to happen. I'm going to think this is really good for the kiddos. Maybe backyard, maybe the beach. Maybe you have a little one that you don't want to have in the sun too much. Or maybe you just want that little bit of shade. This will give you that. Now, is it multi-layered? Does have that nice little mesh front, so you can't open it, let the air blow through. Does have side windows and side pockets, so you do have that also with that. And since it just folds out, pops out, you don't have to worry about carrying all those poles, putting it together right then and there. You just literally unfolds, pops out, and you're good to go. Now, it does come with tent stakes, so it does have tent stake holes, so you can actually mount it to the ground. I believe it's like 6 different holes. With that. So simple little pop-up tent, guys. If you're looking for something like that, got you covered. Now we're also going to show you guys the PefFlow sleeping pads that would go great in this.
Two top. With this one right here, you can bring it on a hike, or if you're camping. It's really lightweight. It has that compact air mattress built-in pump, with also a pillow for backpacking. With the pillow part, you will have to blow that up, which I had to use my air compressor for that, which I'll show you guys. It comes in this pad right here, and you open up with these 2 Velcro straps right there. You just pop those off, and then you unroll it. So like I said, the pillow part that I had to air up with my air compressor, you can also air this up by mouth, and it's really easy to use. So this right here is where you air it up. Right here for the pillow, and then you have the self-inflating too, which you will unscrew, and all the air will air it up. It takes about 2 minutes to do that. It took me like 5 seconds to air up the pillow with my air pump, and this is how it looks inside of a tent. Really cushion, has that memory foam, 1.5 inch thickness, is 77 inches long, and like you see it right here, you can fit it inside of a tent like this. You can put it either way.
So simple little fold out, guys, to give you that extra little grip down there with all of that, which is actually kind of cool. If you guys need a little inflatable sleeping pad to sleep on your tent, it got you covered right there. Now we're going to be moving over to this very cool little dog grooming piece that Deer Power did for us.
Already, I cannot get them off me. Hopper and Ori are going to help us. So let's go ahead. We're going to get this unboxed. Then we're going to give Big Boy here a bath. And then we're going to put it in action and see what we think. He loves getting his fur blown dry with my blow dryer. So hopefully, which takes forever because he's a very big boy. There's a lot of fur on that guy there. So hopefully, this is something that makes the process a little bit quicker. And he'll hopefully enjoy it as much as when he gets blow dried by my blow dryer. Isn't that right, baby? All right. We're going to take it out here. Spend too much time on the installation. I think that this is going to be super easy. So it comes with a manual. It is basically what looks like to be 3 parts. It's going to be the main house of the actual mechanism of the blow dryer, as well as the tube and the little like blow dry tip that you use.
I like the color.
Yeah. It kind of looks like a fog machine, or maybe the little device from the Ghostbusters.
Oh,
we love that. All right, so just gonna take this. Let me make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. I don't want to break anything. Make sure we're doing it right. Yep, and yes.
Laura B, thank you for the follow.
Just goes right in here. You turn it to lock it, so it just slides into those little notches there, and then you're already all set. So you've got these different tips on them. I'm not sure. I'm sure that it's kind of the same deal as like with a human blow dryer. Different tips are going to be for different kinds of fur. So it comes with all of these tips here. You got 2 flat ones, one's bigger, one's smaller. You've got the nice little like cone directional one, and then we've got this like brushy style one. So let's go ahead and pop one on here.
To their scalp.
Yeah.
That tiny like nozzle one, I'm pretty sure is like for long hair, like a husky to like kind of blow out.
To blow out the undercoat. Yeah, the undercoat. My parents have a Bernese Mountain Dog, so we will definitely have to give this a try to blow that out there.
You hear the dog in the background. That's great.
Screaming away in there. All right, now let's just turn it on, make sure it works before we get Big Boy into the bath and get him all ready to go. He's gonna be so excited.
Come on, man! I want to play with this thing.
All right, let's see. Can I
unplug my phone?
Unplug this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna unplug something else.
Unplug all that stuff. That's a lot of stuff plugged into the phone.
Nice. So then the smart camera went ahead and came on. Let's go ahead and take this. Ooh, satisfying. All right. So let's see here. So you hold it down. Now it's ready to go. So you've got your fan speed here. There we go. Kind of learning how it works. Let's see what all these buttons are.
So as you guys see, they're messing with the buttons. This is a 4.3 horsepower, 3200 watt pet grooming dryer. Now it does have an LED screen, the high velocity professional blower guys with this. Now it does have multiple tips. The multiple tips can actually do multiple things with this. Now the cool part is it does have temperature control too. You can go anywhere from 95 degrees Fahrenheit up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit with that, which is actually very, very cool. Now, it does have a little bit of noise. It will take the dogs a little bit to get used to this, guys, which is just one of those things, so remember that. Now, you do have multiple purpose of nozzles with this. You do have like a fan thing. You have a multi-finger style. You have some for the little pets with that and everything else. Now, the cool part is it comes in white and blue or black if you need. But that 4.3 horsepower motor, guys, will help you blow that dog out a lot quicker than it would with a normal dryer. Now, as you can see, he jumped. He's a lot popping around. He's ready for this until they turn it on. Of course, the cats aren't even scared. They haven't even attempted to turn it on yet. Now, the multi-fingers is really good to get up under there to help blow out that loose hair from when they're shedding and stuff, which is kind of cool. But you have all the other nozzles with that as well. Depending on what style of dog you have, what type of hair they have, it can change for that, which is kind of cool. Now, of course, you got Hopper here. Hopper is Deer Power's dog. They're going to use it on Hopper. Hopper's never heard it yet, never been near it when it's been on. So you're going to see him get just a little skittish at first, but he then gets into it, and then it becomes no problem with that. As you guys see, though, the cats don't even have a problem. Of course, the cats just jumping around, playing around. Like, hey, whatever. Now let's go forward where we actually show you guys the Hopper getting in there. You guys see Hopper's just, hey, what's this thing? This is new. I don't know this thing. Now, Hopper really does love her hair dryer, so they don't have a problem with the hair dryer. So it will take your dogs a little bit to get acclimated. It's like taking your dogs to the pet care place. This is what they will use something like this. Now you see him right here. Starts blowing and drying, and it's good for him. He's just getting used to it. He's hiding in her legs, all that stuff, but he is not really running. But guys, cool little piece. If you need a grooming dryer right there, great little piece for you. Now, we have one last product in the cart today, and that is from Vinesger. This is a pickleball set, guys, right here.
Not only for beginner, but also for professional players as well. Let's check it out. Vinesger pickleball paddles are made of high-strength fiberglass. It delivers an ideal level of strength and stiffness. Fiberglass face offers more power to your swing than graphite face does. Moreover, this gives you the room to put down the precision in your shots. Inside, the Vinesger core is constructed with durable polymer honeycomb core. This is essential since it can produce more spin for your swing. At the same time, it will have excellent noise and vibration reductions. Another feature that I really like is the ergonomic grip. It makes the paddle more comfortable to hold, especially after a long play. When you're in a tournament or when you play for a long session, this is very important. This also minimizes the slippage while balancing during gameplay. The grip plays an important role to prevent you from getting fatigued during the play session. These paddles offers a wide range of sweet spots. More sweet spots means more accurate shots, and the more accurate shots you make, the more confidence you will gain. The best part about this bundle, it is come with everything you need to start your pickleball journey. There will be 2 paddles, 2 indoor balls, and 2 outdoor balls. Also, there's a convenient bag that can help you to carry everything around. There are so many ways to utilize these bags. You can also carry it with your hand, or you can wear it in the bag too. Very lightweight and very convenient. And that's it for today. I hope.
Now, guys, it is a multi-layered design, so the pickleball paddle itself does have a multi-layered design. You have the polypropanol honeycomb core inside that will give you that nice little hollow sound to it, but with the durability. As the reliable edge protection, fiberglass face, the security printing, which is your picture, guys, with all of that also. Now, there's a 10% clippable coupon with this. It does come in multi-colors, so they have multiple versions with this. It's about 7.8 ounces per pickleball paddle, so the racket is not super heavy, guys. It should be easy on you when you're playing pickleball. So if you guys are looking, might be an option for you. Now, that is actually the last product of the day, guys. Actually went through those products, did them, and showed you guys some very cool little products with that. And look at that. Now, with that being said, Nate will actually be on a little later today, guys, with his stream. And then we have Nikita also tonight. So you do have a couple more streams tonight. Plus, on our other channel, we do have Blake, I believe, today also. So I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go eat some breakfast, pick up this mess of all the packages that just showed up, and then figure something out to do for the rest of the day. That's what I'm going to do. Cybass, everybody else, PC Phil, Dolphin Mom, Wiley, Woolrick, guys, everybody, I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm out, guys. Have a good one. Everybody, have a great day.